Hello everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator on the Sosnovka map. And as you can see, we're ready to harvest. So like I was telling you last time, I made quite a bit of money selling silage while it was on high demand. So first project for today, before we get to harvesting, I am just not happy with the Niva. Not a fan of it. I don't know, it doesn't make me happy. So, the first thing I would like to do in this episode is trade it in. And I've been thinking a lot about what to trade it in for. Basically $500,000, we can basically trade it in for anything we want. And I thought about getting the big, so there's two the two red combines. The New Hollandser has two, but the two case, one takes a 35-foot grain header, the other takes a 45-foot grain header. And I think I'm going to go with the 35 one, the smaller one. Just because, it is a major upgrade from this guy. It's definitely not going to be fun trying to get it over this bridge. I'll probably end up going around. But, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, the nice thing about the 45-foot one, it does have a trailer. The header actually comes down and is towable, which is actually kind of neat. But what I don't like about that is basically take almost all the money. And I actually thought about doing something else also. Did some of it. So, I don't know. I'll think about it a little bit more while I'm driving. The other thing I was thinking about is buying the Rostomage chaffing. It's called a chaffing harvester. Basically the new one to make chaff for silage. That would increase the efficiency of that operation substantially. But first things first, let's sell this. Alright. Now we need to buy something. So I was thinking about buying this guy. But really, this guy could be fun. I've never actually played this guy in a okay, 380,000 plus. I went too far. 79,000. Call that 80. 460,000. Still have 150 left. Let's go for it. Now this header will do. Okay, yeah. So this is a basic grains header. All right. So we got the big header. That means we need the big harvester. And there it is. Okay, so I'm not going to have enough money to do the other one, but whatever. I'll make some money doing something else and be ready to do the silage in another episode. Now, one thing I did not think about, can this guy tow its own header? That would be really irritating if it couldn't. Looks like there we go. Very cool. So yeah, we're cool now, right? Let's get this guy home and have some fun. next question is going to be how to unload it. I might have to use the truck just to... what's its total? It's got a 12,000 capacity. So actually the trailers can do it. They'll just have to return and dump more often. That's okay. Start on the new field. Way down here. Here's the question. How do I detach? There we go. So now we need to unfold the harvester. We need to fold the header, bring the wheels up. Then we need to line it up. And tell him to go. I want to get straw swath on. I don't need more straw right now. Let's, missed a spot. There we go. Alright. So that guy is doing his thing. I think it's cool how you can see the grain coming into the top, and I just like that about the larger ones. Alright, so let's get something set up to go unload him. That's probably useful. You can see in between episodes I was moving some things around with the front loaders. Specifically, the cows ran out of mixed rations, so I had to take care of that. I need to find, there's a mod somewhere for a shelf to put all these attachments on. I should look into installing that. So I think the green trailer is the biggest. It's only 21. So I think what I'm going to do is just let it go normally and then have it return more frequently. I'm going to build a new course for this. This is going to be an unload course. Oh, he's already at 92%. I need to go unload him. He's getting to 100% on one row. That is amazing. I may have to put a second trailer on this. At least these trees are far enough away that they're not running into it. That's nice, at least. So let's record this course. We're going to start it down on this corner, I think. Trying to avoid having courses go through the middle of the yard, just because I tend to park things there, and it's caused me some problems off camera with courses not working correctly. Well, I guess the course was working correctly, it just was blocked and ran into something. I read somewhere if I actually stop it on the field, it will be able to auto-detect the combine. So let's start. This is field 23. Unload grain. Except this is field 25. So this one that I haven't put into the folder yet is 23 unload grain, 25, whatever. And let's drive it out. Okay, it figured it out automatically, and the case is full, so it's going to do its thing. That is nowhere close to correct. As the side offset is way too small. Alright, let's figure this out. If the side offset, let's see, this header is 13.7 meters long. That means it's, what, 12 point, or not, the, it's 6.5, 6.8 meters to the end of the header from the center line. Give it another, let's call it a 9 meter offset. Let's try that, see how it works. I think that's going to be too much. Maybe not. Oh. Let's try 11. I wish there was an auto button to reset it. That's looking pretty good. Okay. We'll take that and we'll save that again to F25. Delete. So you have to stop to manage the horses, yes. So we're going to delete that one. It would help if I could click the buttons correctly. Of course. He's going to do that. Let's start the next one. This should go much faster since this guy's twice the size of the Niva. Field 14, unload harvester. Unload grain. That. And select the western mesh. Let's see how this is going to work. Okay, 11 meters seems to be a good setting. So we'll keep that. That got sideways. Planted with barley now. We've got plenty of wheat. Let's plant some more wheat. Wheat's a good thing. Now I'm going to wait until the harvester gets a little bit further along before starting this guy. I'll let him get done. Since we've got a straw swap out, might as well go pick it up, give it to the cows. I think I like the new combine. I just like that arm. It's so cool looking. Now, the next thing that I want to do at some point is start getting just the ability to do corn. One thing I've noticed on the missions is that corn demand seems to be, there's nothing up there right now, but I've noticed a couple where, such and such is asking for corn, and I don't have any. So, what would it take to get corn going? There's a corn header for this guy, $76,000, 12 meter working width. That seems reasonable. There's a corn header for the Acros as well, significantly cheaper, significantly smaller. Corn doesn't have a very good, it doesn't have a good yield, so I'm thinking get the bigger one. Now, what I don't remember is if this guy needs a header trailer. I think these are primarily for the actually, I'm not sure. I've never used the big one. This larger Quasar HS16R. Like Quattro. I don't know. No idea. I think we'll have to buy the thing and find out. Let's do it. Ooh, you get to pick your color. I'll pick the default. So, let's we'll just take this guy, drive him up to the shop to see what the thing looks like. Actually, I'm just gonna reset it. Ah. Alright, so it should be back here at the farm now. It is big, and it is most definitely, well, it's small enough that it's probably drivable, so that's good. And it unfolds. Okay, so that's reasonable. Alright, well let's get the hardware that we'll need to plant with this guy. It's going to use the same cultivator and planter that we use for sugar beets. I wonder how much a new cultivator would cost. Let's see. I've got a 3-meter one. A 6-meter one is $29,000. I've also wanted to try this one. This 6-meter one uses, that's not that bad, 15,000, and then 38 for the slurry tanker to go with it. Let's try it. We've been this episode has been all about just try it. Go with the big stuff. Okay, which one did I just buy? Okay, I got the cultivator piece for it. Now I need this one. This guy needs to head up toward the shop. Why the case has not been unloaded yet. Okay, it's coming. Alright. So let's figure out how this is supposed to work. So this looks like a 3-point hitch. I don't see a place to attach the trailer, but there is something that looks like a 3-point hitch here. So what I'm thinking is you do it like this. Then we should be able to unfold the cultivator, lower it and hire a worker, and have basically a 6-meter cultivator that fertilizes with slurry, which would be really cool. So let's see if it does that. Obviously need to get ourselves some slurry first. Can't believe I've spent like $500,000 this episode already, and we're only like half an hour in. But hey, it's fun. I like playing with the equipment. I'll watch this guy do his turn on the course. Should be able to fill this up right here, maybe. Refill slurry tanker. Cool. Alright, this guy is ready to move to the next field. Stop the driver there, unload it, and now let's get the field 19 unload course. Oh, see, this is the reason that having horses go through the farmyard is not a great plan. Because it's going to run into that corn header. I wonder if I can move the corn header with the front loader. I've never tried this before. Let's can't pick it up, but we can push it, which might be good enough. So since my corn header goes to the big combine, I think I'll plant these two bigger fields with corn, and I'll to set up wheat on the other fields. Okay, so 18,000 liters is 99%, not 100. Okay. Don't think I've got enough money to buy the larger seeder, 6-meter seeder for corn, but let's look. Yeah, that's the Tempo F8. It's 61,000. I think I'll just use the 3-meter. That'll be fine. I don't actually have a spare tractor for it right now anyway. While I'm harvesting. I'm just really interested to see this guy work. Let's see, we need to... Not quite close enough. So it is coming out fertilized. It's using quite a lot. Now the question will be if the hired worker can refill it, or is this going to be something where I have to build a course play course to come refill this guy. Find out. It's a cool animation. Took 20% of his load just to do one this field. That's quite a bit. More than 20% for that one. And it missed a bit too. That's irritating. Right. So I think that's going to be most of the excitement for this episode. Got to finish harvesting and get everything planted. Planting, it'll be the same thing as the sugar beets, the same planter, just with corn selected. This guy will do wheat there as soon as it's ready. And I'm kind of worried about this guy. I want to get, I want to see what it's going to do, honestly, for the recording. I want to see if when it runs out of slurry, if it will, if it's going to continue fertilizing like the fertilizer, you know, assuming that the hired worker purchases and refills kind of behind the scenes, or if it just continues cultivating without fertilizing. So we have to come over it with fertilizer kind of after the fact. Ooh, this turn's going to be interesting. Okay, made it. I'm not real excited about these missing triangles. Those just irritate me. Really? Come on, course play. Get it together. Definitely going faster with the Acros 595 as the smaller harvester. so this guy's almost done with the field, and this guy's almost done with his load of slurry. Coming up on the question of what is this guy going to do when he runs out of slurry? I am guessing that it would keep cultivating, just not fertilizing. That's my guess. Because unlike fertilizer that you typically buy, slurry is something that's produced. That's my theory. Let's see if it helps. You're empty. And okay, it's continuing with the what's chewing up money so fast? That's like really fast. Is the overall amount of slurry decreasing, or is it assuming that we're buying it? Liquid mirror 106,256. 106,256. Not declining. That must just be hired workers. But I think while I'm stopped, I will go refill. Solid manure we've got pretty full. about whether I like this guy or not. On one hand, it's nice to be able to do things kind of in one shot, but I don't know. I'll think about it. So yeah, on the one thing it is nice to be able to do things in one shot, but on the other it's kind of irritating. This particular piece of equipment. I need to switch this trailer to the field 25. Sorry, field 23 unload course. Field 23 is running. There's the currently active course. It's gonna go do its thing. I'm gonna at least cultivate this field with this guy, plant up the corn. Not 100% sure about the next one yet. We'll see. Talk about it in the next episode. So for right now, I think that's gonna be about it. Got harvesting underway, I've got fertilizing and planting going on, and that's pretty much it. So, hope you enjoyed it. See you next time where we'll talk more about the Slurry cultivator, I guess you would call it, and hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.